Yep. Done.
Anyway, thank you guys.
Don't even clip that bit. Don't even clip that bit. Don't even need that outro.
Thanks guys for watching another episode of The Final Whistle. Please let us know what you think. Give it a like, comment, subscribe. This is what happens on this channel. Welcome back to The Final Whistle. We have a big game coming up, Arsenal versus Manchester City, a game that could have a big impact on the title in this title race that we know is so close this season. Today we are going to be doing start, bench, sell, but only from players in that Arsenal and Manchester City team and based on this season. So we're looking at current form. And if you haven't already, before we get into the video, give this video a like and subscribe to The Final Whistle. Boys, are we ready?
We're ready.
Okay.
We're ready.
The first three players that we are starting off with are John Stones, Saliba, and Ruben Diaz. Who would you start? Who would you bench? And who would you sell? Of John Stones, Saliba, and Ruben Diaz.
Okay. Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and show.
Right. Oh.
Okay, so we have exactly the same.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
I'm surprised that you two went Stones over Diaz. I thought you preferred Diaz.
No. I said Stones, because especially because you put the emphasis on this season. I don't think City would be able to progress the ball as well as they have done without Stones in the team this season, because the way that, for example, I know with the example I'm using, the quality of team isn't on the same level as City, but that game against Bournemouth, where Stones was everywhere. He causes such a problem, even against United as well. He caused a problem where he was obviously starting in defence, but then the fact that he was able to pick up the sort of number 6 and then float to number 10 and create that extra body and still be reliable when called upon defensively, it's something that you can't really replace. But then defensively, I'd say that Saliba's just been solid this season. So.
I was going to say, so you've all gone with Saliba above Stones.
Yeah.
What makes Saliba the better player than Stones? Is it all of the Premier League titles that Saliba has won? Or what is it that makes Saliba a better player
You know what it is?
Stones?
For me, I don't like anything Arsenal. I don't like anything Arsenal, but I have to give Saliba his props in terms of defensively how good he actually is. When you
just said it on time.
when you mentioned the players, a lot what went through my head was we're talking about centre backs, the defenders. Do you know what I mean? And it's not really about who do I think is the better player. Because if you ask me who do I think the better player is, I'm saying Stones.
Yeah,
but in terms of we're talking about centre backs, and that's what I'm assuming that you were going for because you mentioned 3 centre backs. Who would I start? I probably would start Saliba over Stones in my defensive two. They would be my first person to put on, and then Diaz and Stones. I mean, they're all great defenders, but I think Stones is just that little bit better than him in what I would want from my midfielder. Just the ability on the ball.
But centre backs, right? You said we're talking about.
Yeah, we are talking about centre backs. Yeah, I get it, but it's just like how calm Stones is on the ball.
So in centre back, who are you putting over, Stones or Diaz?
In centre back, I would play Stones.
I would
play Stones.
In centre back?
Yeah, I'm playing Stones.
Yeah, I'm playing Stones.
Yeah.
Diaz is cold.
Interesting.
But I feel like
it's hard. It's hard.
One of our other videos, it was Diaz. But I get it. It's fine. Don't worry. That's right.
I mean, you put the emphasis on this season, which is obviously important. And if you look at in comparison to last season with Arsenal when they lost Saliba and then him being there now, okay, cool. They were still at the top of the league last season without him, but now they have him in crunch time, and now he can very much prove his worth. And I think he has the ability to do so. Do I think they're going to win the league? No, but he's a good player and he's shown his ability. With Diaz, Pep dropped him in a big game against Liverpool a couple of weeks ago, and Stones played that game, and Stones scored. And then when it came to the second half where City were getting peppered, he was defensively sound. So that kind of talks to how good he is.
100.
Yeah.
Okay. Starts, bench, sell. Rodri, Thomas Partey, Declan Rice.
Oh,
okay.
This season.
This is easy. This is the easiest one.
Zeno.
No. Come on, man. Don't be silly. I'm not even gonna look at his board, but I'm hoping he's not being silly. I'm
Five,
really hoping he's not being silly.
4, 3, 2, and 1.
Yeah.
Max, you've gone for Rodri. We've all said Partey, so I think that
Because this
was the
season he's barely
clearest
played
one.
anyway,
Yeah.
so yeah.
But even if you had it. But anyway, Rodri over
Now,
Rice.
yeah, I get what these two are doing because they're talking about this season. I get what they're saying in terms of this season. But come on, Rodri, like he's literally the best, if not the best, one of the best, top 2 in the world in his position.
100%.
And I don't think Rice is better than Rodri yet. In
I think even this season, though, what would make Rice better than Rodri even
now,
this season?
What I'm gonna say for that argument, this season, because you did say this season, Rice and Peas, he's been better than Rodri. He's been better than him.
How many games has Rodri lost this season?
I
None.
don't think
He hasn't lost
any.
a game since
Whilst he's
February
been
last
playing.
year.
Once
Okay.
he's played, yeah. When he's played.
I hear
yeah.
that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so like-
it is a crazy stat. Don't get me wrong. And the reason why I'm saying Rice is better than Rodri this season is because Rice has done. He's not only justified his price tag because now everyone's kind of forgot that we paid 105 mil for him. Do you know what I mean? We can talk about Caicedo, all these other players. We've all forgotten about the price tag, and do you know why? Because he's proven his worth and more. Because not only is he solid in midfield, not only is he solid in midfield, but he's scoring goals, he's creating goals. His set pieces,
He's doing his job.
No, because that's not his job. That's not what
He's
we're
doing his job.
So give me a break. No. Like he's doing more than what we've told him to do. He's bagging goals, important goals. He's creating goals as well.
What is Rodri doing that's not good or better than Rice? What is Rodri doing that means he's not better than Rice?
I can't lie. It was in my opinion, it was close.
It
Because
was very close,
If you look
yeah.
at the things that you're mentioning about Rice, and I still put him first, Rodri is doing. If you look at that goal that Rodri scored against Chelsea, where and that's a big goal, and those are the type of goals he scores. We saw it.
I know we're talking about even the Prem, but we can talk about what Rodri did in the Champions League. You know what I mean? And got City that Champions League. Like,
yeah,
this is
exactly.
what
That's
we're
what. That's
talking
the
about.
comparison that I'm making to this season.
Yeah.
He scores those type of goals, and obviously that is last season. But the reason why Rice just picked him to it is because, like you said, he's come into the new environment and he's literally made Arsenal a better team.
Exactly.
But right now, if you could only pick one player,
Right now, I'm choosing Rice.
you would choose
I think
Rice.
that's a bit crazy.
For my team.
No. Off of form. If we're talking about form,
If you had all of these in your club,
Right now, off
we're
of
saying
current form.
right
yeah.
now, off of current form, I'm choosing Rice.
Really?
Off
Yeah.
of
I
form,
think that's crazy,
off of
man.
form, I'm choosing Rice, but for my overall team,
I think you're gonna get hammered in the comments.
Because Rodri,
Yeah.
you know
Let them hammer
Rodri,
me.
What's Rodri done wrong this season?
I didn't say he's done anything wrong. Just because I put him on the bench doesn't mean he's done
Yeah,
anything
but
wrong.
Rice has not been as good as Rodri this season.
But Rice hasn't done anything wrong this season.
they both haven't really done anything.
They haven't
wrong,
done. He hasn't done anything wrong.
There was a period of Rice has lost games. Rodri hasn't lost games.
But that's down to the team. You can't just say that's a stupid argument.
Yeah, no, thanks,
Sorry.
mate.
Sorry, no,
Yes.
sorry. It's a stupid argument because it's not a one-man team. Yeah, it's not like Rice or anyone else is
it
making
does
mistakes.
show his impact that when he's played, they don't lose.
Let me tell you
False.
what. Let me tell you what's stupid about your argument.
Nice.
Man City have many great players. Would you argue that Man City have better players than Arsenal?
Yes.
Yet when you take out Rodri, Man City start to lose games.
Okay.
So that means that Man City team, full of world-class players, are relying on Rodri. With Rice, Arsenal still lose games, whether Rice is in or out of the team.
I
There
don't
was a
think
period. I'm going to finish my argument, my stupid argument. There was a period of time here where Arsenal weren't doing as well, and a lot of Arsenal fans were saying, "Rice, he just goes sideways. He just goes sideways." They were saying that we need
Including
Thomas Partey back in that midfield as well. So let's not forget that. So I don't think it's a stupid argument at all. I think the fact that Rodri hasn't lost the game since last year, February, proves to me that he's a better player than
That
Rice.
is-
And I hear
that is a
That's
good
a
point.
very good argument. A very well.
Thank you. So let's move on to the next one, mate. Thank you. My stupid arguments. Anyway, next one. Okay. Bernardo Silva,
I knew it was coming.
Kevin De Bruyne,
Go on.
Martin Odegaard.
Oh, so and a certain guy couldn't make it to this list. Oh yeah, because he doesn't play for.
No, but
Bernardo-
you can't eat at the same table as these guys. But let's go.
Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Martin Odegaard. Five. Four.
Mids, don't do nothing dumb.
3,
Don't.
2,
Now I'm gonna do something dumb.
and 1. Whiteboards.
Yeah.
Because you did say current form this season.
Oh my
Current form
gosh.
this season. Now the reason why you want me to explain myself?
Go on.
Reason why I've done this, yeah. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it overall as the players by themselves. I'm saying off of current form, Odegaard has been putting in great performances. Let me just land. KDB isn't back to full fitness yet. Yeah, that's why I wasn't going to start him. He's not back in full fitness. And then Bernardo Silva, I'm sorry, man. I love this player as well, but he hasn't done better than Odegaard this season. And
I feel like this is the reason why a lot of people say that you man are deluded, man. Like this is honestly the reason. Like KDB, there's no way he's not top. There's no way you don't start him.
I understand your argument about this season, mid.
Because
but as soon as he came back, like, oh my
no, I hear it.
Yeah, but then
he got hooked. He got hooked against. What was it, United?
No,
it wasn't against
Liverpool. It was one of the big
but
teams.
wrongly though. Wrongly.
I mean, he was losing the ball a lot. That game.
He wasn't doing anything there.
But
I don't think they should have taken him off.
Max and PB. Why have you gone for Bernardo Silva over Odegaard based on this season?
That wasn't the thing.
That's why I might be wrong.
That wasn't the thing. Is it just literally on this season?
We said this from the start.
But current form.
We said this from the start.
Okay, that part's wrong. Fair enough.
Current form. We're saying current
okay,
form.
then I'll put Odegaard there. But in what I like of a player, I do like the way Bernardo Silva plays.
Of
know
course.
what I mean? And I would, if I had to sell one of them, I probably would sell Odegaard before I sell Silva. But if we're just talking about form, then maybe I've got it wrong. But that's crazy.
No, I don't think it is crazy because we're saying current form.
I'm not saying overall play. If you're looking at this season,
I rate Odegaard. I think he's Arsenal's best player.
Can I say one thing? Yeah, if we're doing team of the season, Kevin De Bruyne doesn't make it in that team of the season right now because how many games has he played this season?
But Mike, simple question though. Simple question. Who has been better this season? Out of that list,
Odegaard.
who has been
Odegaard because he's been playing.
Yeah, but isn't that the question though?
And he's been playing well.
Because
it's not
you've asked
crazy.
me because I'm the manager and I can deal on how I want to put where I put these players.
Yeah.
And you asked me, I'm playing the game. I'm playing. Let's do the Champions League final. I'm playing the Champions League final, and I've got these players to choose from.
No,
is that your argument as well?
I don't always like to use the Champions League final argument, but it's just,
title
decider. It kind of goes to title decider definitely.
Yeah.
And kind of goes to kind of the point that you made where you take Rodri out of the team, and they're struggling. Cool, you took KDB out, and Foden was doing the job somewhat. But when you have both of them on the pitch, it's
crazy.
Even better. It's even more unbelievable. And I feel like KDB will show why he is better than Odegaard.
But what my point is though, we can't change the parameters.
Exactly.
We're
not saying who's the better player. We're not saying Champions League final. We're saying current form.
I can hear it from Max Nui because he put Rodri first, but you put Rice above because of current form. Even though I think Rodri's form is better, you put Rice first based on current form. But then Odegaard, you would agree.
Odegaard last was too fair.
But on current form, hasn't he been better than Kevin De Bruyne?
He has. I'm sorry, but if it was even this season, he's played more.
It's true though. You can't change the parameters per round.
Even if you want to say, cool, we can say from January because I think it was January when De Bruyne came back, or maybe late December. From January till now, Odegaard's been playing better than Kevin De Bruyne. I didn't say he's a better player, but on current form, he's better than both of them.
Yeah, but that's what you would do in your team. In my team,
no. It's not team. It's not team. We're saying current form. And current form.
Exactly.
Odegaard's been the best.
You're the manager of these players, and when I'm the manager of these players, if I was ever, I would play KD.
I do.
Thankfully, you won't be the manager. Anyway, let's move on. Different position now. I would have gone with what Mids put.
Yeah.
As much as I don't like Arsenal, if we're being honest, we said current form this season. Odegaard has been the best midfielder in the league.
Thank you.
Anyway, I'll be honest.
Look at him.
I'll be honest. Anyway, even though some arguments are stupid, I'm not letting that one go. Anyway, this time we have Phil Foden.
Yeah.
We have once again Odegaard.
Okay.
Can I not do that?
No. I'm just trying to get an idea.
So we have Phil Foden, Odegaard, and Martinelli.
What sort of start bench cell is this?
If you only could start one, who are you going to start?
This is
if you
weird.
could only bench one, who are you going to bench? If you could only sell one, who are you going to sell? As simple as that. Based on this season, Martinelli, Phil Foden, Martin Odegaard.
So do I concede that I was wrong last round? Do I stick by my guns?
Some weak ass guns. Stick by them, bro.
Wrong and strong.
5, 4,
I've got a bone to pick with you.
100%.
With me?
Yeah.
2 and 1. Pick your one. Okay, interesting. So everyone's going with Martinelli last.
I'm on his vibe.
Foden on the bench and Odegaard starting.
Now,
Wait,
my bone to pick with you is that why did you pick Martinelli and not pick Starboy Saka?
Or what?
That would make
And
more
then
sense.
why would you even pick? You know what it is? It would have made sense if you'd done like, I don't know, Foden, Doku, and Saka or something.
No, but
like
you don't
this.
always have to compare position
Like
to
for
position.
like,
It
yeah.
No,
doesn't
but
have to
these
always be
are
like
all
that.
3 completely different types
I
of
think
players.
what you're trying
that's
to do is
fine.
impact to the team.
That's fine. Yeah, it can be
And
impact to the team.
now-
We compare Messi and Ronaldo. You play different positions. We can compare 3 different players that play
Now
different
for the
positions.
second question,
Yes.
not directed to you, but what's wrong with you?
Bro, I said, am I gonna concede on the last ball? Or am I gonna be wrong and strong? I don't even think it's wrong and strong because it goes back to the argument that I was making about KD. How when KDB was out, who filled those shoes? Look at that performance against Man United. Look, it's unbelievable.
On
Look,
current form,
Yeah, but
there's an argument both ways, in my
yes, of
opinion.
course, current form. Phil Foden is unbelievable.
current form, and in terms of like who I would love, like who I would start, it has to be.
It has to be Odegaard.
In this vein of
Does
form.
it have to be though?
It does. It actually
I feel
does.
like it has
Phil
to be.
Foden can't
Phil
be dropped
Foden's
right
having
now.
his,
He
like,
can't-
best season,
He
like-
can't be dropped.
Bro, all I'm gonna say is, yeah, cool. Foden's having his best season, but even still, he's not against Liverpool. What did he do? No. Against Liverpool,
These
what
are individual games, though.
No, but we're talking about current form, and we're talking about big games currently. You know, how have they done? These are the metrics that we're using, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
United-
so
but like, I can also-
No, just let me land. Just
United
let me land. Just let me land. This season, Phil Foden has been good. 2 big games so far in this calendar year for City, United and Liverpool. United got a goal. That was inevitable. Liverpool,
2
he
goals.
got 2 goals. Cool.
Respect.
Whatever. He got 2. Against Liverpool, what did he do? Again, wait. Against that Liverpool team.
What do you mean by that Liverpool team?
No. That Liverpool team, I'm saying because they were hampered by so many injuries. It was like, no. When people saw the lineups before the game, they were like, yeah, City can do something here.
Yeah, but they knew,
And
everyone
still-
knew it was at Anfield, bro, and everyone knew that
No, but-
that Liverpool had the ability
Look,
to nullify.
Yeah, but does
look,
Odegaard
can-
perform in every big game, though?
That's what I was gonna
Does
say.
Odegaard
Oh,
perform in
exactly.
every big
still
game?
pick him, but-
That's why I'm saying in current form, the big games that we've played so far, Odegaard has been performing. He's been performing.
Such as
Against Porto, he performed.
He got a goal, but I
He
know
got
he
an
played.
assist. He got an assist.
Oh, he got an
against Porto.
assist.
Yeah,
That's a
and,
good assist.
and then the only thing I was gonna say
Are you
is that-
comparing? Are you comparing playing Porto at home
Okay,
to
Liverpool at
playing
home.
Liverpool at Anfield?
Liverpool at home, Odegaard was running the show as well. Don't get that twisted.
Against Liverpool.
Against Liverpool, he was running the show. Fair enough, he might not have, I don't think he scored on that game, but he was running the show.
isn't that the one where he did the basketball?
That was away, that was December.
If
Yeah.
Foden was to join Arsenal's team, is he taking Odegaard's place or not?
Hell
In
to
the
the
10.
no.
Say that again.
Would Foden take Odegaard's place? In the
No,
10?
but if
it
Foden went to Arsenal, they'll fit that guy in though.
Yeah, we might play him on the left, but when he's not taking Odegaard's spot, he's not taking Saka's spot. I'm sorry. He might, I don't know.
He
but-
would play, but he wouldn't play in Odegaard's position.
No,
There's
not in his
chance.
position,
And
but he play.
also, can I say one thing? With your argument from the last one with about, if you take KDB out or if you take Rodri out, you take Foden out of City's
They
team
function,
right now,
they do
they still
function
function.
The
They
only
still
reason
function.
is because they have 3 cams that could start for any club in the world.
Yeah, exactly. But this is the argument that we were using before to justify answers. So I'm going to bring that argument back. If you take Odegaard out of that midfield, bro, it's not ticking the same.
But but to say that and to be fair, but City don't function the same way though, because if you look at Foden, plays off the right when KDB's there and he plays unbelievable. Sometimes him and KDB are interchangeable on that right side. Went to the left against United and then scored again to put the game to bed.
Yeah.
But then okay, cool. If you take
Do you know who else can do that in the City team? Bernardo Silva. Do you know who else can do that in the City team?
But then when Julian Alvarez plays, they're hampered.
I don't think they are. No, they're not hampered.
No, they're not as good. They're not as good.
But they're not hampered. It's
They
not
are
hampered.
because it's not him.
Do you think Odegaard would start for City over Foden?
Because KDB's there all
But
the
that's
time.
different. Wait,
That's
is
like-
KDB playing?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
If
So
KDB isn't
you can't
there-
use it's a different argument when it comes to Man City.
Yeah.
With the amount of quality players that they have.
No, but
it's different
it's
because
kind-
there's
it's
3
different as
very
well.
good players that play in the
It's
same
different.
position.
Wait a
It's different.
second.
It's different because
Wait a second. Say that again. You said that I asked you if is KDB playing, right? And he was stuttering on that. So why did you put Odegaard over KDB if you know that if KDB starts, Odegaard might not get a place?
No, because we're not
talking current
talking
form,
about current form when you said oh, is Odegaard playing? Is KDB playing or whatever? Because you're going to start KDB regardless of his form, just because of what type of player he is.
Ability is better.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Ability-wise, do you think Odegaard's better than Foden?
No, he's not.
I don't
I
think
he might be. I think he might be. I don't think it's that clear.
I think
the way
he's
you're
more
putting it.
Foden, you know.
No. Odegaard's more skillful than Foden, 100%.
I can't. I don't know if I can
next
agree
one.
with
Odegaard's
that.
more skillful than Foden.
No,
He is.
he's not.
Why isn't he? No. Why isn't he?
He's just not.
As a
No,
dribbler,
no.
as a dribbler of the ball, he's better Odegaard or Foden.
Foden
Carry
is
ball
Foden.
carrying
lie.
Ball
movements.
carrying.
Let's
I think
go
ball
on
carrying.
ball
You guys are wilding a little bit.
No. Ball carrying. Listen, this is why I was saying, why the hell were you putting Foden and Odegaard? Because Odegaard, he stays in the middle of the park. He's not Foden who drifts out wide.
Yeah,
and
but
is
these
taking on
differences
players.
in between the players is what makes a player better or
No,
worse. So we
but-
can compare them.
No, but because it's like you trying to compare.
Messi and Ronaldo.
No, it's not because they played similar positions. So
Okay.
that's not.
Did they?
They did.
Okay.
Ronaldo.
Did they though?
No, that's fine. That's fine.
They
Okay.
did.
Did they though?
Ronaldo started off on the right, and then he went on to the left, and he became a striker.
He barely
What-
played on the right. But fine.
Okay, cool. Left wing and striker. Messi, right wing and striker.
Centre forward.
No, it was a striker.
Same
Centre
thing,
forward.
centre
It's not the
striker,
same
whatever,
thing.
whatever.
So I'm saying, my point is, Mitch, we can compare different players. There's nothing wrong with it.
No,
You
but
can
then-
as well
no,
because
but then
Rooney
it's like-
Rooney was compared to these guys when
No,
we were
but
looking at who was the best
it's
players
like
in the world.
it's like you're trying to compare someone like you can compare Musiala and Foden because they are players who are wingers that can also play centrally, but you can't compare Musiala and Bruno Fernandes because that doesn't make sense.
can.
No,
No.
but firstly, you can.
They're two different styles of
Secondly,
players, bro.
Foden is not a winger that can play centrally. He's a player that can play centrally. He's a
central
central player
player
that,
that can
plays
play.
out on the wing to
Where
accommodate
has
other
he-
players.
Okay, Phil Foden in the Premier League, where has he made his name?
He's been playing mostly on the wing, but
Thank you.
but there's
No,
a
no, no,
reason.
thank you. That's
but
what I
when
wanted
you're
to
playing
hear.
with De Bruyne, if Odegaard was playing with De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva, there's no way Odegaard is starting in the middle
Okay,
above them.
can I say
There's
one
no
thing?
way it
Can I say one
happens.
thing?
So,
So when-
Odegaard will get shifted over to the wing, or
No,
he'll be
won't.
benched.
No, he won't.
Same
because-
as what's happening with Foden.
Let me
It's
tell
as
you this.
simple as that.
Let me tell you this. There's a reason why Pep doesn't trust Foden in the middle alongside Kevin De
No,
Bruyne.
it's not that.
He
It's
doesn't-
not
he
that.
doesn't.
It's not that.
Oh,
You're going a bit
centre
too
one.
far. You're going a bit too
Cool,
far. You're going a
cool.
bit far.
Cool.
You're going a bit too far.
Next one.
Quickly.
I might as well quit because
Next one. That's fine.
I was on your side, but you're wilding now. You're wilding now.
Yo, wild.
Next one. Start bench
Lame,
sell.
man.
Apparently, I can't compare these players as well. Julian Alvarez, Eddie Nketiah, and Gabriel Jesus. Who are you starting? Who are you benching? And who are you selling?
Trash bunch.
Julian Alvarez, Stenghairs. Gabriel Jesus, Stenghairs.
one?
And Eddie Nketiah, Stenghairs.
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Yeah, see, I was gonna go
There's
with
an A
what
before
PB
the
was
R,
saying.
innit?
I was gonna do what PB was gonna do, but
Jesus over Alvarez is a bit crazy, man.
it's only because of current form, and Jesus hasn't really been playing like that because he's just come back.
Yeah,
from
but
injury.
I'm looking at cool.
Has Alvarez been playing like that?
He's come back and he's started.
Yeah, and
here and there.
so
I feel like
that's
he's
why-
in better form than.
But then when
Jesus.
he's playing, he's not really
Do you know
impressing
this?
me.
I think these two are tied. It's kind of like, do you know what I mean? There's few and far
Alvarez
between.
tops it a bit for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's close, but Nketiah, yeah, he's not really been playing, and even when he has,
Nketiah is dead. Nketiah is dead. Can we call a spade a spade? He's dead, man.
Oh
I don't
my
think, I don't think,
days.
I don't think
He's
he's dead.
dead.
No,
That
I-
is crazy.
I think do you know what it is? He just needs a run of games, and I don't think he can get a run of games in the Arsenal team because I don't think he has the quality to justify a run of games.
So-
And-
Listen,
he's
not
dead.
that shirt numbers matter, but in being number 14
is
crazy.
who had the 14 before him
Fabian.
and before him?
Shamak was it Shamak?
Don't be silly.
Who had 14?
Do your Walcott.
Okay, these are valid though.
No, I would. Okay, hold on.
No,
I'm
I'm
not- I'm not-
Nketiah.
Exactly,
I'm not
these
saying-
are
I'm
more
not saying-
valid
I'm
though.
not saying
Those
Walcott-
two are more valid
I'm
than
not saying,
Nketiah, bro.
I'm not saying Walcott's dead or anything, but I'm just saying like
14 is your biggest, like your most iconic number at the club, right?
It is. Yes, it is.
Right?
Don't do that
He
face.
knows
It
as well.
is.
He
That's
knows.
crazy. man.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Listen, but with Nketiah, bro, he's last, unfortunately. Listen,
no, 100%.
maybe you should make a move. Maybe you should try to be the star man somewhere else. But
Personally, I think he should go somewhere where he can actually get
Go
30,
Bournemouth, man.
35
35.
like games in the season, bro.
Oh, I thought you meant goals.
yeah. No, fair enough. I hear that.
Yeah, like,
but
you-
the reason why I put Jesus top is because cool. can't lie, output this season hasn't been great.
Yeah, but again, that's
No buts.
It hasn't been great.
injured.
No but. But when
There is a but though. He has been injured.
Yeah, but that's let's let De Bruyne has been injured. Like,
But
it is what it is, innit?
So that's
But
what
then,
I'm
but
saying.
then when
Yeah, that's what I'm agreeing
when I
with you.
have
It is what
seen Julian Alvarez play,
No.
obviously he started off the season quite well. He was doing that job. He was playing that second striker off Haaland and etc. But in the recent weeks, nah, man.
I would say Alvarez, Jesus, then Nketiah. That's
I think,
I would have gone with.
first.
All right, next one.
This last
We
one,
have, this is the last one. So, we have Bukayo Saka,
You know where he's going.
Phil Foden,
You know where he's going.
and
Zeno.
Doku.
Well, I know where he's going.
Oh man, don't know already my argument.
Foden, Saka.
Now,
Doku.
Max, use your brain and don't be biased. Yeah.
Why did you have to say Doku, man?
Yeah. Cool. I know what mine is. It's cool.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Yep. This is the only right answer. Sorry.
Explain.
Look at the arrogance, man.
Fuck off, man.
Explain.
Saka's been better than Foden this season. You mentioned it earlier. I don't know if it was the previous round or maybe the round before that. You were saying that you and PB were saying that Foden's having his best ever season. Yeah, right?
But could
no. You said he's having.
Arguably.
He's having his best ever season.
Yeah.
Saka statistically has been doing better than Foden. Even in recent weeks, has been playing better than Foden.
Statistically, how? I mean, we can check the stats. It's
Check
not
it.
too much of.
I didn't say.
Whilst you talk, I will.
Statistically, it's either identical or he's just doing a bit better. Yeah. In a season where people have been saying Saka's been playing poorly, in a season where Saka... No.
Saka's been playing
See what I
poorly.
mean
Just
about this
making up
Arsenal
things.
victim
Making up
mentality,
things.
bro, man?
The same victim mentality. No, because people were saying that he was playing poorly, and then obviously January hit, the whole team were clicking, and then that's when they're saying, "Oh, is Saka world class? Is this, that, and the third?" The only reason you're going to mention is Saka world class is because of the performances he's doing. You wouldn't be saying Saka's having a poor season if he's not playing world class like he is now in recent weeks. I'm not done. Also, Saka, anytime he does anything, people are saying, "Oh yeah, Phil Foden, this Chelsea players, this United players." Look. I feel like Bukayo Saka is like the litmus test for players now, because it's like if you want to say these guys are good, you're going to compare him to Bukayo Saka. No. Bukayo Saka scores. We talk about him. But one of your wingers scores. You guys talk about Bukayo Saka. You better focus on your own wingers. There's a reason why everyone is saying, "Oh, Saka come outside whenever Mudryk does something, or Noni Madueke, or whatever Dreadhead plays for you.
You know what
or
it is?
whatever Garnacho or
It's
Phil
more.
Foden."
It's
I'm so
more
sorry.
because
Just
I feel
lash it
like
out now.
I feel like
that's my
these
point.
fans, they just don't believe Saka's as
And
good.
let me see them stats.
So the stats are, let me read out the stats, right? So in 27 appearances, Saka has more goals and assists. He's got 21 goals and assists. Yeah. Phil Foden has 18. This is the Prem. Yeah. Phil Foden has 18 goals and assists.
In how many games?
28 games. Okay, so one more game and he has 3 less goals and assists, right? I don't think it's much of a difference in terms of how good they are and where I would start and bench them. However, for me, in terms of what Phil Foden does for Man City when De Bruyne was not there, Phil Foden it tops it for me.
Reason I say Saka,
He held that world-class team on his back until De Bruyne came back. And I feel like if you took Saka out, I still feel like Arsenal can get the games.
If you take Foden out, you can still get games with City. 100%.
I think it's bigger.
Listen,
No.
I just want to say it was close. I'm not saying like Phil Foden blows him out of the wall, but it's just kind of part of it is what you prefer in a player. What you listen, and I don't like the narrative that people are saying Saka's having a bad season. Some like people have asked me off camera who do I think is world class out of them, and my answer's been both of them. I believe they're both world class players.
Wow.
But the thing is, I feel like Foden's just pipping him. Just the way that he's taking the game, the type of goals that he's scoring.
Saka scored the same type of goals.
Is he really though?
My thing with Saka.
You lot keep going on about that weak foot finish, which is cold. I understand it, but he scored some meaty goals as well.
No, but
a lot of them are tap-ins. A lot of them.
Okay, whatever.
A goal's a goal,
Cool.
but
a goal exactly. A goal's a goal. You're saying type of goals that Phil Foden scores, yeah. So that 25-yard goal against United that he scored, Saka did it
last season.
No, I said Phil Foden.
I thought you were talking about Saka against United.
Phil Foden against United this season scored a goal from about 20, 25 yards out.
Yeah.
Saka did the exact same thing this season against Nottingham Forest. Yeah?
Against who?
against Nottingham Forest.
Wrap it up, man.
Hear
just asking,
What do you mean wrap it up? What do you mean wrap it up?
Nottingham Forest. I'm talking about Man United versus Nottingham Forest.
Their level. What are you talking about?
Oh, he's mocking.
One's a derby as well. One is literally like an easy.
Okay, cool.
You know,
In a
you know what my
derby,
thing is?
in a derby, cool. You can say
No respect.
against United, Saka, he had a decent game, got an assist for the Declan Rice goal, didn't he? Cool. Against Liverpool, the guy was doing dirt as well. Anytime,
Must-win game against Porto.
That's what I'm gonna say.
That's
when
his-
he needs
and
to shine.
this is what I'm
The
saying.
thing is, when
No,
I
no,
ask
no.
you a question, you just need to answer it. That's it. You don't
This
need
is
to,
the
like,
one. This is the one game that.
So must-win game. What happened then?
Must win game against Liverpool. What did Phil Foden do? Tell me.
Yeah, so he didn't play well.
Exactly.
So when I say must-win game, Saka against Porto, you should be able to say it.
He didn't do much.
Exactly.
all.
So that's
That's
why
it.
they're comparable then.
No, look. Okay, who starts for England? Wait. Who starts for England? Who starts for England?
Bro,
No. Who
Different
starts for England?
position. Different position.
They both start as well. I swear
Are you
Southgate
mad?
played. I swear
Yeah,
Southgate played him
he
on the
does.
right, played Foden on the left.
Foden does play. But
Foden can't
also,
even play in his natural position in the England team because of who? Bukayo Saka. So please, that's enough.
he's
He's a
doesn't play
cam.
right wing,
He's
though.
not a right winger.
10.
He's not a right winger.
He's a cam.
He's a
even
cam.
after
We
a
all
cam, he's
know
a
he's a
left
cam.
winger more than he's
Don't
more
try
than he's a
act
right
like you
winger.
know he's not a cam. He's a cam. He's always been a cam.
Yeah, it's fine.
But I think
man,
you obviously went to the stats straight away. I think when you're comparing Foden and Saka, you can't look at the stats too much. And the reason why is because when you look at Arsenal's team, Arsenal's top goal scorer this season is
Saka probably.
Saka.
Saka.
When you look at Manchester City's team, the top goal scorer is Haaland.
Okay.
So that to me tells me that Arsenal are relying on a different player or a different type of player to score goals than Manchester City.
It is. That's my whole
Your
argument.
role
That's
is
my
different.
argument.
Look,
You guys play
I
to
get it.
Saka's
I get
strengths,
it. But
correct?
can I-
Saka's your best player. Is Saka your best player?
No, let me say this
Who's
one
your
thing.
best
Yeah,
Odegaard.
Odegaard's our best
And
player. this
who's
season.
Odegaard play to score your goals? Saka, correct? Mostly, majority of the time, it's Saka that's going to get you your goals, right?
Maybe.
Whereas when
It
let's
is,
say
it
it
is,
is,
though.
and in Man
He's the top
City,
goal scorer.
Maybe.
and in Man City, they're literally playing to Haaland.
Okay.
We all know they're
Can
playing to
I- can I-
Haaland's strength.
can I
And then
say
Foden
something?
is still getting goals amongst that.
Let me
That's
say-
quality.
Let me say this one last thing because we've got to wrap up, yeah? Saka in City's team can do more than what Foden's doing. Foden in the Arsenal team can't do what Saka's doing. Simple as. Yep. Done.
Anyway, thank you guys.
Don't even clip that bit.
Don't
Don't even
even
clip that bit.
Don't even need that outro.
Thanks guys for watching another episode of The Final Whistle. Please let us know what you think. Give it a like, comment, subscribe. This is what happens on this channel. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend.